And we want to move on to the mysterious deaths of rhinos that has now occasioned changes at the Kenya Wildlife Service, with a spiral of blame games kicking off. Now, the Kenya Veterinary Association is now threatening to move to court to challenge the dismissal of two of their own at the KWS, while the former boss of KWS, Dr. Richard Leakey, is asking for more investigations.
The ghost of the death and the dying of black rhinos translocated last month to Tsavo National Park has refused to go away, quite literally. Barely 24 hours after Najib Balala interdicted Dr. Samuel Kasiki, Dr. Francis Gekuya, Dr. Isaac Lee Kolol, Dr. Felix Mwangangi, Dr. Mohammed Omar, and Frederick Odok. But it is the suspension of Dr. Francis Gekuya and Isaac Lee Kolol that has left the Kenya Veterinary Association breathing fire. The association argues the team constituted to do the second investigation comprised of a man named David Zimmerman, who is noted as a veterinary officer.
I'll tell you without fear of contradiction that David Zimmerman is not a veterinarian, and therefore his views can only be treated like those of a layman. And he has also gone ahead to show further that the animals were treated in a welfare compromised environment, so that he can further discredit the veterinary doctors in this country.
Balala had set up a task force to investigate the deaths. Their report showing the cause of deaths are salt poisoning. Now, KVA argues that the work of assessing the salt levels is not the responsibility of the veterinarians. Further, the levels of salinity that are tolerable by rhinos are not documented. The ministry told the country that the animals' deaths were further fastened by multiple stress. The association terms it as inconsistent.
The animals were restless, dehydrated, excessive intake of water.
And we are saying, for heaven's sake, the veterinary doctors are not involved in causing the salinity of the water. And we are also saying other domestic animals, we have documented levels of tolerance as far as water salinity is concerned. But in rhinos, there is no research that has been done that states the level of salinity.
But it is not just the Kenya Veterinary Association that is concerned with Balala's move and changes. KWS former chair Richard Leakey says the absence of the board may have led to oversight on the part of those involved in the translocation of the rhinos without precaution. A one-time director at KWS and the man who oversaw the translocation of over 250 elephants from Shimba Hills to Tsavo National Park in 2005 exclusively tell KTN News that the deaths would have been prevented.
The loss of those rhinos then is a product of systematic dismantling of KWS in the last 6 years. Some protocols were skipped in the movements of those rhinos, and kidogo some fall in discipline.
Brian Obuya, KTN News, Nairobi.
And now